When you're releasing fiction on a platform like Royal Road, it takes effort to maintain momentum while juggling all of your other responsibilities. It's a bit like herding cats. How do you balance marketing with writing new chapters? And most importantly, if publishing isn't how you support yourself, how do you efficiently spend your time? I don't have all the answers, but I'll share what works for me. As G.I. Joe always says, posting chapters is half the battle. I have to write new ones, edit them, arrange shoutouts, come up with an ad campaign, network with other authors, foster engagement, and make these videos. Whew. So how do I manage all of that on top of everything else life throws my way? What's worked the best for me so far is compartmentalizing my time and being consistent. I talk a lot about trying to write 600 words a day. Holding myself to that expectation has helped a lot. It's built up good habits. It's also been empowering in the sense that it makes me feel like I'm truly a writer. Hammering out an effective scene when you don't really feel like it, I think is what separates an author from someone who enjoys writing. You're transitioning from, I'll do it when I feel like it, to this needs to get done. It's also critical to be realistic, set expectations that you can maintain. That's why I chose 600 words a day. In a similar fashion, that's why I release these videos every 2 weeks. That's a schedule I can maintain indefinitely. I hope that's true with releasing 2 chapters a week. Yee. Now for some quick updates. As you can see, since the last video, things have really taken off. I'm thrilled. I'm closing in on that goal of 50 followers. I got a ton of views, more comments, and another review. I want to thank Josiah for the very kind review and encourage you to check out his story. An important part of this process is celebrating your wins. I made a post on Reddit 13 days ago when I reached 3,000 views. You'll notice that my numbers have jumped up tremendously since then. I want to thank everyone who's read my story and engaged with it. This post also got quite a bit of attention. It's my most effective outreach on the forum. I'm really loving the community that Royal Road fosters. It's very uplifting. I saw another post updating the tiers of followers for active fiction. There was a little bit of a scandal because Core Series took exception to another user presenting data in a similar way. That aside, here are the tiers. As you can see, when I reach 50 followers, I'm closing in on rarefied air. I think for an unabashedly multi-POV story, I'm doing really well, and it's important to appreciate every step you take along the way. Thanks again for all of your support. Thanks, TMB. Speaking of steps, I finally ran an ad. Let me walk you through the conception of it. You might remember Nick's guide from a prior video. One of my key takeaways was the hierarchy of information is critical, as you can see in this image. It demonstrates how the viewer's attention is focused on your text. I tried to replicate this in my ad. I created a shoddy mock-up of one of the ideas I had in my ad video. Game of Thrones plus D&D equals my book, The Witch's Weave. I think I'll keep toying with this format to create an eye-catching ad. It's not there yet. My other idea was to incorporate Tambi, because she's adorable. This base image of her will work great for an ad, but I need to refine the message and the typography. Do you approve? She approves. I used the Game of Thrones font to broadcast that my story is epic, multi-POV, and I had a call to action of click here. Tambi's cute face with an eye patch is to attract attention. The background, though, doesn't feel quite right. One note I got is she looks too much like a pirate here. So what can I do to capture that fantasy feel? How about the interior wall of a castle with a tapestry? This was another improvement, but some feedback I got suggested that the mount of the tapestry behind the text is a little distracting. So here's a cleaned up version of that. In my opinion, this is really starting to work. I tried a variation where the text of multi-POV was bigger, but I think that disrupted the hierarchy of information that Nick talked about. Starting Sunday afternoon, I released the ad. So how's it doing? After 15,000 views, I've gotten 39 clicks. That's not great. It has generated 4 followers and 3 read laters. I also have a ton of impressions left, so I'll change up my ad and try a different approach. I think I'm going to focus less on multi-POV, since that seems to be a narrow audience on Royal Road. My blurb and title make it abundantly clear that my story is multi-POV, so I should focus more on an ad that will get readers to this page so they can decide. Maybe some variation of Game of Thrones plus D&D equals my book will work for that. I'll take some time to experiment. I want to take a moment to show appreciation to the authors who have shouted me out. David Niemitz's book is coming out on Amazon on December 15th. Check it out. Bryn Norell is operating in a similar niche as my book. J.A. Davidson and Y King are helping spread the word. And I want to give an extra special shout out to Cel Rouge. He contacted me after seeing one of these videos and offered to share his audience. He was very humble about it, saying, I have a few followers. He has 1,000. First of the Hive has been out for a month and is doing tremendously well. Congratulations on the success. In addition to refining my ad campaign, I had another thought. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. In addition to refining my ad campaign, I had another thought for outreach. I can find authors on Royal Road whose work is similar to mine, like Hoarfrost Heroes or Bryn Norell's story. I can then do a bit of hand-to-hand grassroots marketing by reaching out to the people who have reviewed this work. I already know that they're receptive to multi-POV stories and they like D&D inspired content. But what's even better is I know that they're inclined to write a review for a story that they enjoy. The same principle would apply for people who are active in the comments section. If these people are fellow authors, I can see if their story is similar to mine. If not, I can just message them asking if they'd check mine out. This could end up being a huge time investment, but I think the likelihood of it being an effective way to generate new follows is pretty high. And at my stage of growth, I think that boost could be really effective. One of the biggest pressures I'm facing is that my book is almost done. That's tremendously exciting, but it's also daunting. The final chapter will be released on New Year's Day, which seems serendipitous. I've been diligent writing my second book. I have about 60,000 words now, but I haven't been doing a lot of editing. That makes me a bit nervous. I had years to refine my first book, now I'm in uncharted waters. I don't want the quality of the writing to suffer a huge drop-off in the second book. That makes it all the more important to balance my time between writing and refining what I've already written. I have faith that I prepared myself for success, and I'm looking forward to this new challenge. Are you